Hello friends, this is Monish and I'm back with another book review, and this book turned out to be a hidden gem. So I'm gonna share three things that stood out for me when I read this book, hoping to share these with you so that you can decide if you would want to read this book or not. Let me tell you the book. It is Dohanomics, written by Sapre, and quite contemporary, written 2 years ago in 2017. So the number one thing that stood out for me was that it is simple and beautiful. Yeah. It was such a light read that I was able to finish this book in 2 days. And I appreciate the simplicity, and I find that I didn't have to grapple with mind-boggling ideas or complicated themes, and I appreciate the beauty that this book brings in its simplicity. The number two thing, the feature that stood out for me was that this book, even though it's simple, it's packed full of wisdom. Wisdom of the ages, which is universal and eternal. So what the author has done is that he has shared the couplets, the dohas that were written by the saints Kabir and Rahim in ancient India, and have applied it to the financial market. How this ancient wisdom can help you fulfill your financial goals, which is awesome. And the fact is that this ancient wisdom, I mean, what was the truth back then is the truth now. What held good then still holds good, no matter which country you live in, what time you're in, what age bracket you fall into. But this wisdom of the ages still applies, and still applies to you and me. The third thing, and I think it's very crucial for deciding if you want to read this book or not, or any book for that matter, is this book. It's quite a fun read. I really enjoyed reading this book. I mean, I finished it in 2 days, and all the time I was having fun. I mean, every couplet that I read, I could appreciate the poetry and the thought that went into making that couplet, that doha, and I truly had a fun time, enjoyed myself when I read this book. So quite a hidden gem, and quite a beautiful book, packed full of wisdom, and therefore my verdict is that I recommend this book to you heartily. So that was my spiel about Dohanomics, written by Sapre. As always, request you to please subscribe to my channel and give this video a huge thumbs up. Thank you so much for your time. Till the next video, so long.